Here's an interesting one. Netflix is set to host their first ever live boxing event this year at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas on July the 20th. The main event will be Jake Paul against the 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Now, when this was announced earlier on in the office, I think you announced it before everyone else. You went, no, it can't be real, it can't be real. And you saw it on Instagram, you flicked through, and then you saw Netflix announced it. It's actually happening, Jake Paul against Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Do you know what? I mean, I shouldn't be excited because you are talking about a 58-year-old man.
He's nearly 60.
Yeah, boxing. And we saw when he fought against Roy Jones Jr. in that exhibition, it weren't the best of watches, was it?
No, but you've got to remember, that was COVID times, I think I'm right in saying. Behind closed doors, no crowd there.
It was, weren't the best, but with this fight here, I mean, finally he's got a boxer or a retired boxer. But to have, the reason why I don't want Jake Paul to win is because I don't want him to have Tyson on his CV. Because if he had to go, listen, I beat Mike Tyson. Regardless if he was 87 years old, he's like, I've got Tyson.
What do you think will happen? Do you think it'll be a real fight? Do you think there will be a rule that says there's no knockdowns or
there's going to be a clause in there somewhere,
which we've seen in various fights?
Well, I think in the Roy Jones exhibition there was no
exactly
winner.
Right.
I definitely think that there will be some kind of clause because even though he's 58 and you watch him sparring and stuff like that, he can still take your head off. Like his hands are still serious weapons. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see that. And also, Jake Paul's a fit young guy, but still, I still want Tyson to win.
Do you think that, I won't say it could be one of the biggest fights of the year because we've just talked about a few others. You got Tyson Fury.
I don't want to see the knockout clause.
No, I don't. But do you think it'll be massive, this fight?
Yeah.
What sort of money will you pay for it? I would imagine it's going to be box office on Netflix, is my guess.
If there's no knockout clause, I'm not paying any money for it because it's not really a fight then, is it?
No, it's an exhibition.
Yes, I don't want to watch that.
Okay. If there is...
If it's just a normal fight, then I'd pay money to watch that.
Okay. What would you go to on that?
Not loads. Like a 58-year-old man.
Do we want to see that? Do we want to see a 58-year-old Mike Tyson potentially?
People just want to see the name because Tyson. If his name was Smith,
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying though? Tyson carries weight.
Yeah, but only because it's Mike Tyson.
Mike Smith.
If it was the same fellow as Mike Smith, you'd still. Oh no, it's not just because it's
Smith. Tyson is different. Come on,
it's not because that. It is because it's Mike Tyson. Do we actually want to see a 58-year-old get in the ring with a YouTuber? It could be nasty to watch, couldn't it?
It could be, or it could be explosive, and he just. Who was it he got in the ring recently? Oh, Evander Holyfield. That was awful to watch, and he got knocked out. Remember?
Holyfield did.
Holyfield, remember that? That was awful.
That wasn't Tyson Holyfield.
No, but my point is, Holyfield is an old man. He's in his 50s. He got into the boxing ring, and he's looked awful.
Yeah.
Slow in the way he went down and stuff. I don't want to see that.
No, you don't want to see that as well. Are you a big boxing fan, Sam?
Yeah. I wouldn't quite call this boxing, but I am a boxing fan.
Okay. When you heard this, when it was announced, what was your view?
It's awful, isn't it? It is awful. I'm not a Jake Paul fan anyway, but you can't watch him beat up a 58-year-old man.
Do you think there's any chance that he might lose?
Who, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mike Tyson. I've seen the training videos. I mean, it's training, isn't it? But it is Mike Tyson. But he's not going to. I think you was mentioned about Holyfield before.
Yeah.
And there was another one as well, some other...
Roy Jones?
Boxer who tried to do it. Yeah, Roy Jones, that's it.
Yeah.
It's pathetic, isn't it? Because they're 58-year-old men. I mean, Jake Paul's not a boxer, but he's been obviously training and learning how to throw a punch. And any however old he is, 25-year-old throws a punch at a 58-year-old man, it's going to look pretty poor.
Do you know what, Sam? I don't know. Listen, I don't want to see. I don't want to see the fight because I'm more nervous about what the outcome, right? But I'd like to see Jake Paul fight someone recently retired, not like someone who's maybe a couple of years retired. I know it's not going to happen, but like a Bellew. Fight him, there you go.
That won't happen.
Yeah, because you get absolutely destroyed by Bellew, that's why.
It's an odd one because he's fought all of the MMA fighters and he's done that little bit of it, which I suppose is entertaining to someone. He's done the YouTube fights, which again is entertaining to someone. He fought Tommy Fury, who I don't think he's brilliant, but he's supposed to be a boxer. So that's something. But then you would have thought the next one would have been a bit of an echelon above Tommy Fury to sort of get himself on, because he keeps saying he's a boxer. He's not, he's not a boxer if he's fighting 58-year-old men. He's just not. I'd like to see him fight someone who's on a ranking, but low on a ranking, and then prove himself, and then try. If he does that, fair enough. I'll give him all the credit. But
if he fights someone ranked 20 in the world, you're not going to watch it. You'll probably never heard of him. But Mike Tyson, you've heard the name.
Yeah, it's a good point. And I mean, in terms of making money, fair play to him. He's making all the money in the world. But I don't know, I know you said it, Darren, and I know like paying to. I'm probably going to keep an eye on it, to be honest. If he's fighting Mike Tyson, I'm not going to lie.
Will you pay 20 quid for it, Sam?
I wouldn't pay 20 quid for it. I wouldn't pay 20 quid for. Well, I'm saying that now. I probably would pay 20 quid for it on the time, but I wouldn't, I'm not. Right now, no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
But it would be nice to see him fight someone and at least try and get credit in the boxing world. He's got money, and now cool. Now go and be a boxer.
Okay, thank you. That was a good call. Steve's up next, the Villa fan. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Andy. How are you, mate?
I'm great, thank you for asking. How are you today?
Not bad, not bad. On my way into work at the minute, but I've heard you guys chatting about the announcement of Jake Paul against Tyson, and it's asking for callers and their opinions. It's,
what a goal!
It's ruining boxing. It's ruining boxing's reputation.
Mm. Go on, carry on. Sorry, Ben, it was incredibly rude talking over you.
Sorry, boss.
Darwin Núñez just scored a goal. We'll find out about that in just a sec. Go on, what were you going to say, Steve?
I just think it's ruining boxing's reputation. It's not a fight that I'd be interested in at all, whether it's 20 quid, 40 quid, whatever. I don't agree with Joshua fighting crossovers with Ngannou either. It's just all about money and not about boxing's reputation.
Do you know what though, Steve? The only thing I'd say about that with the Ngannou one, he fought him against Tyson Fury, and it was a credible performance. So he's not fighting someone. He's fighting the champion of the world. Do you know what I mean? So he's not fighting someone who's retired. He's fighting someone in their pomp.
Well, I'd agree with that, but let's not see Tyson Fury and Joshua fighting Ngannou. Let's see them fighting each other first, rather than fighting each other and fighting crossovers. Let's get it on with the big two.
Mm. Would you pay for it, Steve?
Would I play for a Jake Paul against Mike Tyson?
Yeah, 20 quid.
Certainly not, no.
First and foremost, right, talking about putting people together, matching people together and this, that and the other. Whoever put you two together, you make my day completely.
Oh, how nice is that?
That's nice, that.
That's very nice of you, John.
Honestly, the 3 hours is just, everything is just top drawer. Getting back to the Mike Tyson.
No. Hold on. Carry on talking about how great we are, if you don't mind. Skim over it like that.
No, you're good. But anyway, getting back to the Mike, I'd pay 20 quid. I'd pay £40. I'd pay £60. You know the reason why? He's proven, he's done it, and he looks sharp.
Who? Hold on. Who you talking about? Who's done it?
Mike Tyson.
Oh, fine. I thought you meant Jake Paul for a minute.
No. Mike Tyson, 58 years of age. The guy's kept himself in good shape, and at the end of the day, he'll speak a little. He'll just get in the ring, and he'll just do the business. Unless there's any clauses like you and Ben said earlier.
But John, is that not you?
58
Is that not
though.
you remembering the Tyson of old?
No, not really.
I think it is. John, I think it is. He's 58. I hear what you're saying.
He's looking sharp. He's looking good.
I know, but time catches up with everyone, right?
Everyone.
Well, he hasn't kept up with Ben. So he still looks nice and sweet, doesn't he?
Oh, do you know what? Use
Mate,
this, John. Could we put a
the
star
camera lies.
Could we put his star next to his
The
name?
camera lies.
Listen, but are you going to watch? Would you watch a fight?
Yeah, but it's research. I have to.
That's a lie.
Right. Okay. Forget the research and forget the
Yeah,
out of the box.
I
Would
will.
you pay 20 quid to watch that fight?
of course I
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you'll do him.
I hope it's free with a subscription I already pay for Netflix.
Yeah, I doubt it. Nothing's free, is it? John, you're a superstar. Thanks so much for coming on. How lovely to speak to you.
You two guys.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Thanks,
Bless
John.
you.
We will all buy that fight.
Of course we will. It's Tyson. The name, I told you.
So much money involved in boxing now, isn't there? So much.
Would you, next question.
Why won't Max Rushton fight me? I'd make 100 grand there.
Question for you.
Go on.
Would you, if there was a fight between Chris Eubank and
What,
Nigel
the-
Benn,
Chris
the
Eubank
dads,
senior?
seniors,
Yeah.
would you watch that fight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'd like to see
How old
that.
are they now? They've
They're
got to be
old.
50s,
Yeah.
right?
I think I'd like to see that.
Who'd you
Listen, I've always been Team Eubank from way back. Even,
that would be nasty though, wouldn't it?
but he said around the same
Do
age.
you want to see that fight?
Ben Eubank.
Wasn't it on not too long ago and then it was off?
Yeah.
Do you want to see that fight?
Yeah.
How old are they? Go on, keep talking.
I reckon they're going to be at least, Chris Eubank will be 54-ish, 55 maybe.
Nigel Benn, right?
And Nigel Benn will be around the same, 54,
60 years old.
Oh,
Nigel
no, I
Benn.
don't want to see that.
You don't want to see
Once you hit 60 and then, no.
too old,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
He's 60 old now. He's 60 old.
I don't think 60's old.
I'm not 20 years away from that.
No,
Is it
but,
60?
look, 60's not old and you're 5
Careful.
You're 5 years
Shut
old
up.
from
5. Shut up.
that. No, but I think once you hit 60 in terms of sporting,
Your body.
your body, that's it, enough's enough. Come on.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.